rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium.
Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Young will set to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Young.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And bulldozing his way through. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now McCoy. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Fighting through at the 25.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, Keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Young off the play fake. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's McCoy. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. McCoy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, McCoy. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be... And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Young to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark, 35 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. A give up the middle to Gibson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question today. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here you've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Panthers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Chuba Hubbard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add 6 to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Let's go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's out quickly to Chenault.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way
to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's Allen. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the...
Ready.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will have a first down here at the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
38.
They'll try to throw now. Young.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Allen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Set, go. Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this is good. He was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll take this
pass to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCoy. Buying time to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. McCoy. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down just outside the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Okay, CD, second quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Gibson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a bit closer. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and it's now 23-14.
Panthers 23, Commanders 14.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. Thomas brings it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Falling on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. It's Okurobunom. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jahan Dotson, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Levante David. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Commanders 20.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a... And McCoy loses the football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers.
Ready.
On first down, it's Allen. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously want... Oh, wide open, complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
To throw on third down, McCoy working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig. 18 Pioneer. Bracco 80.
On first down, McCoy. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender.
Let's go now.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Cut 19.
Operating from the gun, McCoy.
Going right back to Dotson.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Panther 60. Mustang 19. Go.
On first and 10, McCoy.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's Young off play action.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, Young under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here's Johnny Hecker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now McCoy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll run with Gibson.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the option, that's complete.
And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll try to run with Gibson.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Johnson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more. When a linebacker diagnoses a screen, who wins? The quarterback getting a throw over to the back in time, or the linebacker running in to knock it away? With the athleticism of modern linebackers, they win the race more often than not.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 77 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's McCoy.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. McCoy back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. A strong running. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry up. Straight ahead, Gibson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Ready?
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation. 2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Young fakes a sweep and looks to throw off play action. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. Operating from the gun. McCoy escaping the pressure right.
And yet again, it's McLaurin.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Gibson here running out of the gun. Oh, good move.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come out in the pistol. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun. McCoy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Allen has it, left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Young here to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on, set.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Fight 60. Set.
To the air once more, Young. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now McCoy. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.